Since Wuthering Waves has decided not to make any form of video for anything that's coming in the upcoming patches of the game, I decided to take that upon myself. Hey, what is up guys, it's Mordant. So let's quickly talk about all the things that are officially confirmed to be coming out in version 1.3 of Wuthering Waves, starting with the new characters. The first character that we know is going to be coming to the game is the Shorekeeper. The Shorekeeper is a 5-star character, and unfortunately we don't have any official information about the Shorekeeper's kit. And currently the only way for us to be able to know what her kit does is either to data mine or to look at leaks, which technically are the same thing but not exactly the same thing. But I'm not going to advocate for either. I would really like if Kuro games revealed these things by themselves, but let's continue on. The second new character that is coming is a 4-star character, and this is the spelling of her name, but I don't actually know the correct pronunciation for this. Like at first I thought it was Youhu or Youhu, but I really don't know. Chinese names can be quite tricky to pronounce, so I'm not going to bother. If anyone knows the correct pronunciation for this, please let me know down in the comments. Now, this 4-star character has a new mechanic that is coming to her kit. What we know from the dev message is that it's going to involve a lot of quick time events. And from what I can see in the picture, depending on what you do, maybe by pressing different inputs, you will get a different kind of effect from resonance skill and resonance liberation. All of this is just my speculation. We have to wait and see what these things do in hand. It could also just be a case of pressing one of these buttons will cause her to dodge in one direction instead of actually doing damage or doing any kind of special effect or anything like that. All of this remains to be seen, but I'm really hoping that they cook with these characters' kits. Version 1.3 is going to introduce a new area. It's the Black Shores. We don't have any form of gameplay revealing this new area yet. There might be a trailer for the Black Shores close to when version 1.3 will launch. That remains to be seen, but all we have is this screenshot of the Black Shores. Not really much I can say about it. We don't know which area of the map it's going to be. We don't know how large it's going to be or anything else. But we do know that a new region will be coming. Now, what we do know about the Black Shores is that the Black Shores seems to be a very important place in regards to the rover. And because it's an important place in regards to the rover, there's probably going to be some story advancements telling us who the rover is, what their purpose is, why they keep on losing their memories, etc, etc. We'll probably get one step closer to actually solving all of these mysteries. And then because the Black Shores is also a technologically advanced place, you're going to also see that some of the new game mechanics that will be coming out will take advantage of the technology in this area. One of them is the new portal puzzles that we have. Now, it's not really clear what these portal puzzles are, but the idea that I have is that you'll be solving puzzles in 2 different areas at the same time. I'm thinking similar to how if you move something here, you have to go to another area, move something else, or you have to move one thing from one area to another. Like, I can think of different ways that the portal puzzle can be used, but I really want to see it. I don't want to make any speculations because fan speculation can really get out of hand, and the devs probably don't have any of these things in mind. They have their own vision. So because of that, I want to keep my expectations low and see what exactly the devs are planning to cook up with this. Now, all the things I've talked about are all the major changes that are actually coming to Wuthering Waves. So let's talk about some of the more minor ones, or the ones that will not really catch people's attention as much, starting with the new boss. Now, the new boss is this thing that you're looking at. Unfortunately, we don't know what the name is. The Wuthering Waves dev team actually redacted its name. All we know is that it was created by the Tethya system, which is something that will definitely be revealed in the Black Shores, so we'll have to look forward to that. But when we read the information about this, something strikes me. It says that it patrols the borders between the real world and the digital world, which is interesting because I think that actually gives us a hint about what the story might actually be about. Maybe the Black Shores will have something to do with going from the real world into the virtual world and backwards in order to solve whatever problem that the Black Shores will probably be facing. This is a huge asterisk. It remains to be seen. This line could mean something else entirely different, but if it is what I'm thinking, that is looking like it's going to be very cool to see in action, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, we also have a new hologram boss. The Inferno Rider will be coming to the hologram, so all of you who want to flex your builds and all of your skills and everything can now do it with 6 different levels of difficulty on the Inferno Rider. We also have a new special enemy which is called a Hedgepuff, which is essentially a Golpuff but red. But then, leaving all that aside, when we read the information about this Hedgepuff, there is something that stands out to me. The devs talked about how you need to do a collection quest in order to unlock this special enemy and others, which means that this Hedgepuff is not the only special enemy that they're introducing in version 1.3. There might actually be others. So I'm looking forward to seeing what exactly these enemies are. Now, the last thing that the devs actually talked about was a new companion story for Encore. Now, we know that Encore and Alto are from the Black Shores, so it makes sense that we're getting Encore's companion quest or story quest when we get to the Black Shores. So we'll be able to learn a little bit more about the character. So for all of you who adore Encore, this will probably be a good time for you guys. But that's basically everything that the devs have shared so far. Now, there's still some time before version 1.3 actually drops, and if history is going to repeat itself, right after I drop this video, the devs are most probably going to reveal new info. They've been doing this ever since the technical test, where I drop a video and then something else happens to make that other video invalid. I don't know how they keep doing that, but either way, let's see whether history repeats itself this time around. Very soon, I believe that we'll see some more information about version 1.3, and as soon as that information comes out, I'll make videos on it explaining everything to the best of my understanding. And I hope you guys will actually stick around for those videos. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe for Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, Azure Promilia, Project Mugen, and NTE news videos, challenge videos. Sometimes I'll do guides, it remains to be seen, but just look forward to content on these games. Also join the hideout on Discord, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.